Now, some years ago, and down through the years, a lot of people have told me that on jobs, they will tell you what to do, and then at some point you will be tested. And if you don't measure up during the testing period, then you're fired. They'll call you in and say, you're not measuring up. We have to let you go. But they miss the middle T. I call it the 3 T's of labor: telling, training, and testing. The middle T is the training. And I have noticed over the years, and a lot of people have brought it to my attention, and I noticed it many years ago, many decades ago, that in many instances, they will tell black people, they meaning either directly or indirectly, somebody white in the system of white supremacy, will say, okay, you're on this job, so I'm telling you the job that needs to be done. Now, the white people on the job will be trained. See, they will first be told what the job is to be done.
Yes.
Then they will go through that second T, which is they will be trained. They will be given a period of training, meaning they get plenty of assistance. People will walk them through it. Training means you're following somebody almost step by step, and they stand there and watch you do it over and over again. That's training. That's what I have experienced training has been.
Mm-hmm.
A person stands there, watch you do something. As you make mistakes, they correct your mistakes, or help you to correct your own mistakes, and then watch you while you correct the mistakes, and then see if you can still do it the correct way.
Yes.
And then they will do it. They will demonstrate how it's to be done. I mean, the person who is training you, they will do what they want you to be doing when you're on your own. They will do it. Then they will have you do it. And then they will do it some more. Then they will have you do it until you are then completed your quote, unquote, training, the second T. Now, what happens with a lot of non-white people is that on jobs, white people will be trained by other white people, or sometimes by other non-white people, to do the job before they are tested, whereas a lot of non-white people are just told the job that needs doing, but they are not given any training. And then they're put down there, and they're just trying to guess their way through everything. And if they ask questions, some person will come up to them and say, well, you're asking all these questions. I told you what to do. And then they walk away. But they didn't train you.
Yes.
You say, well, yes, but what about the deal? You told me what to do, but you didn't tell me how to do it or show me how it's to be done. And here I am trying to operate this equipment, but you're not telling me how you want it done. But you come back later, a month later sometimes, and criticize the way that I was doing it. But no details were given. See, the problem is always in the details. So that's telling, training, testing. They leave out that second T. Watch for that. And you'll say, wait a minute, I'm being tested. Now you put me to a test, and I didn't pass the test because I wasn't trained.
Yes.
And they say, well, but we told you what to do. We told you over and over again, go down there and do such and such a thing. And then they walk away. That's the trick.
That's the trick. Okay.
But see, with the white person, they will come and say, oh, Will, wait a minute. You don't do it that way. That might be the way that you thought that you should do it, but we don't do it that way here. Now, let me show you. See, training is when they actually show you step by step without skipping over anything. And then they have you do it. They just don't show you and walk off, just make a demonstration and walk off. They have you do it the same way that they did it, over and over and over again.